Hi, my name is Khomuzo. I'm an undergraduate student at the University of Pretoria, and this is my story of how I became an information science student. My parents say as a toddler I was very inquisitive and explorative because I always wanted to find out more about my toys by looking inside them and taking them apart. This might be a reason why my mother stopped buying me a lot of toys then. When personal computers were introduced to households in South Africa, I was one of the fortunate children who had parents who allowed me to use it. I did not know a lot about computers prior, but I was definitely not shy to click on things that appeared on the screen. The few things I grasped at lightning speed was Minesweeper, Solitaire, and Paint. When my parents realized that I enjoyed sitting on the computer and clicking everywhere, they decided to enroll me for computer classes at preschool. My preschool years went past, and I got to primary school. It was around about grade 3 when my father asked me what do I want to become when I grow up, and I replied and said, I want to make and fix computers, and I also want to make games. This was my dream throughout primary school until high school, and in grade 9 I had to choose a subject stream which I was going to follow from grade 10 up until grade 12. And when I showed my parents the form with the subject choices, my father asked me again what do I want to become when I finished studying, and I replied by saying, I want to become a computer engineer. He then advised me to take information technology, engineering, graphics and design, physical sciences, as well as other subjects which were compulsory. I took his advice because I saw it best fitting my dream career then. In grade 12, I had to apply for further studies at higher institutions, and I had just found a new passion which was hospitality because of my love for cooking. This really struck my parents, but luckily for me, they were able to understand and allowed me to select hospitality as my first choice and multimedia as my second choice when I'm completing the forms. Due to my surprise, I was admitted to study BIS Multimedia at the University of Pretoria. In my first semester, I got introduced to INL 110, which is an introductory module to information science, and unlike other modules in my plan, I always anticipated each lecture with great enthusiasm. The module made me use my brain like I never did before, and I did this without thinking that I was thinking too much. Plus, the lecturer knew how to put everything she taught in a simple, understandable way. I was then motivated to change my academic program from BIS Multimedia to BIS Information Science in the middle of the year, which is what I'm currently studying right now. The motivation was because I was an inefficient programmer in my computer science modules due to the fact that I spent a lot of time thinking about writing the right solution instead of coding it. I am now happy with my academic plan, and I'm looking forward to my bright future in information science.
Created using Powtoon.